Hi and welcome to the Capricorn Full Moon occurring on Saturday the 22nd of June 2024 at 7 minutes past 11 Australian Eastern Standard Time. It will occur at 1 degree and 7 minutes at Capricorn. There will be a second full moon, known as a blue moon, in this cycle, becoming illuminated on the 21st of July 2024 at 17 minutes past 8 in the evening at the anaretic 29th degree of Capricorn. However, this full moon is one of balance. As with all full moons, there is a need for understanding. Occurring once every 29.5 days as the moon orbits the earth, the full moon opposes the sun in the sky from our perspective. It is a time of alignment and release due to the lunar energy reaching its peak. Symbolically, the full moon represents a culmination of energies, including heightened emotions, clarity, and insight. It is a time of reflection, release, and personal growth. The lunar cycles guided agricultural practices, religious ceremonies, and societal events in ancient times. Meanwhile, Babylonians believed that it was at this time the gates of the heavens were opened and the divine blessings flowed freely. Interestingly, this is also a time that we, in our current culture, note as a time of manifestations coming to fruition. Our bodies are made up of 55 to 75% water. The moon has a gravitational pull on the Earth's tides, and therefore our own innate waters within. This full moon is occurring in the sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn in the house of the 10th, governing career. Meanwhile, the sun is in the moon's natural ruler, Cancer, governing over our home and our family and the 4th house. The sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn are a strange paradox due to this balance of the masculine and feminine energies, particularly regarding the fact that Cancer is the ruling entity of the moon, and it is where the sun is located and the moon is opposing. Capricorn governs over structures and authoritarians, resilience and perseverance, goal-orientatedness and dominance. It is the father archetype and the archetype of logic, whereby the Cancer archetype of mother, intuition, nurturing and submissiveness, emotions and empathy, family, home and lineage create a strange and abrupt paradox. As with all full moons, we need to look at the Sabian symbol to understand what is happening and what the full moon is claiming for our innate selves. In 1925, Mark Edmund Jones, an American astrologer and spiritualist, alongside gifted clairvoyant Elsie Wheeler, birthed the Sabian symbols. They are a set of 360 phrases that correspond to the wheel of the zodiac. Each one of these symbols hold their unique story and energy field. The 1st degree of Capricorn governs over an Indian chief, claiming power from the assembled tribe. The keynote here is that the power and responsibility applied in any claim for leadership, or lasting love through our in-depth synastry and compatibility analysis. This is the beginning of a profound journey. Following the transition of the symbols reflecting the evolutionary energies, cooperating efforts of the group in Libra, to the deep emotional intensity of Scorpio, and the conscious direction of Sagittarius, these energies are culminated in the crystallization of power and responsibility, guiding a journey of personal empowerment within the context of the vital group dynamic. This full moon and the Sabian symbol of the 1st degree of Capricorn is about recognizing and embracing the innate capacity within each of us to step into our positions of authority when the time calls for it. Now, this is the full moon chart. As we can see, and as I have discussed, the full moon is with the sun on the 1st degree and 7 minutes of Cancer, opposing the moon at the 1st degree, and this should be 7 minutes of Capricorn. The sun is conjunct the beautiful and feminine energy of Venus, and also loosely conjunct Mercury at 9 degrees of Cancer. This creates a beautiful harmonic flow, especially with the feminine energy being combust against the sun in a feminine sign, opposing the feminine force of the moon. This is a positive time to be able to tap into our emotions and be able to feel the world around us. Symbolically, this celestial event reflects our innermost self projecting into the outer world, with the sun in the moon's home side in Cancer ruling over the emotions, the family, the health and securities, along with resilience and sensitivity. Meanwhile, in the ambitious, authoritarian archetype of Capricorn, the moon is emphasizing themes of governance, corporations and institutions. Additionally, accentuating this full moon, it is coinciding with the winter solstice here in the Southern Hemisphere on Friday the 21st of June 2024 and the summer solstice in the north. Inherently, this emphasizes the masculine and feminine energies that play both within and without, as daylight is out of balance with the night. These energies are potent, and they give birth to a new realization of the innate wisdom within our emotions. Furthermore, the structures that is given by the Capricornian energy provides a dynamic assistance to be able to birth new emotions into our being and be able to allow them to flow freely and direct them accordingly. Meanwhile, this paradoxical parade is further emphasized with a T-square and Neptune. Neptune is here at the 29th degree in its home sign of Pisces. This formation introduces themes of illusion and disillusion, deception and spirituality, along with the depths. While escapism and avoidance could very well play out in those who are not conscious, there is an energy of dissolving boundaries and illusions through the blurring of and transcendence of the contracts of reality, the matrix. This T-square further highlights the need to achieve balance and grounding in the fourth cardinal sign. As with all T-squares, we need to look to the third party that is not in play, and that is here in none other than the scales of balance, Libra. The archetype of the scales, finding equilibrium amidst the fluctuating cardinal energies in this celestial event, will grant us with grace and grounding to be able to turn inwards and balance our innate emotions. Furthermore, the astrological points that are played out within the late mutable energies and early cardinal degrees within this celestial event, being that of the 1st degree of cardinal sign Cancer, the 1st degree of cardinal sign Capricorn, and the 29th degree of mutable sign Pisces, is unfolding onto the world stage degree points. Now, if we look to none other than the world leaders' US Independence Day transit chart of 1776, there is a significant transit at play, whereby the full moon is conjunct Venus. It is also conjunct their natal Venus and Jupiter. Furthermore, the full moon is conjunct this Venus, and which is the ruler of their MC up here in Libra and their 6th house. With Libra governing the 10th house of their chart, Venus influences employment, government, and politics. Meanwhile, the rulership of Taurus in the 6th house emphasizes daily routines and health. This creates the dynamic. Let us not forget that there is Neptune down here on the IC projecting up onto the MC. The IC is what is hidden, the MC is what is seen, and with this there is dynamic of delusion and illusion. It is in my astrological opinion that the shaky ground of the US banking and finance systems, the big businesses built by Uncle Sam, will crumble. This collapse, if you will become more apparent upon the second full moon on Capricorn on July 21st. This is due to the fact that Pluto, currently in retrograde, will come closer to their current Pluto and meet with their natal Pluto at the 27th degree, whereby the Sun and the Moon will oppose each other at the 29th degree of Capricorn. This is an anaretic degree of fate. As the Cancer Sun casts its luminous light into the Moon on the opposing sign of Capricorn, we are reminded of the importance of our emotions, energy in motion, as the guiding light of our true trajectory and public calling. As with every astrological event, we look to the ruler of the chart for answers. The ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, sitting here at the 19th degree of Pisces. This is set to retrograde only a few days after the full moon. Saturn's disciplinarian and focused influence is further intensified. Amplifying this energy further is the conjunction with Nessus. Nessus is a centaur that carries themes of abuse and power dynamics, manipulation and control, and despite these dark undercurrents brings forth psychological unearthing. Essentially, this energy, in combination with the full moon itself, is an invitation for us to turn inward amidst the haste and confront one's fears and inner demons, whilst bringing about healing and transformation, ultimately. Astrologically, the full moon is a culmination of energies offering clarity and insight into our emotions, relationships, and our desires. By aligning with the transformative power of this illumination and the celestial bodies at play, we can release what no longer serves us and embrace the abundance of possibilities ahead. Now, if you were born between the 21st of March and the 2nd of April, therefore your Sun will be in this area here, close to the 29th degree of Pisces and the beginning degrees of Aries. The 13th to the 28th of June, whereby your Sun will be conjunct these energies down here in the late degrees of Gemini and early degrees of Cancer. The 16th to the 29th of September, whereby your Sun will be squaring off to this astrological event in the late degrees of Virgo and early degrees of Libra. Or the 17th to the 27th of December, whereby your Sun will be conjunct the Moon at the late degrees of Sagittarius and early degrees of Capricorn. Or if you have 24 to 29 degrees of mutable signs on your IC, your MC, your descendant or ascendant, which is known as the angles of mutable signs or cardinal signs, or if you have an early degree Capricorn moon. Now, I hope this gives you a wealth of knowledge about how the moon impacts our bodies and our relationships with the world around us and our innermost selves. I hope it empowers you to be able to move with the flow of the moon and with the flow of the tides, whilst also acknowledging what comes up for you at this time. Now, please, by all means, if you are interested, please feel free to visit my Etsy shop at Soulful Solutions Art, whereby I offer astrology readings and also beautiful prints created to help people inspire and live their best versions of themselves. There is Capricorn moon prints available, personalized children's prints for their bedroom with details of their name, their date of birth, their rising sun and moon sign, along with their write-up of the high vibration of the masculine and feminine energies of their sun sign, which is their solar sign in this lifetime. There's also human design manifestation charts and also project charts with generator, manifesting generator, and projector and reflector yet to come, along with many other beautiful material that I've created. I'm also a Reiki master and a reflexologist and a psychology student. So everything that I do and create comes from a foundation of science, from a quantum mind, and a critical thinking background. Now, please, by all means, this is very new for me, and I would very much appreciate it if you could please hit the subscribe button and like this video if you did enjoy it. Share it with someone close to you that may benefit from it, and also hit the bell notification icon if you would like to receive updates of these videos. Thank you, and I bless you, and very, very happy full moon to you.